All right, all right. Hot topics. It is, ladies and gentlemen. Get suited and booty. Guess what we get ready to do? We're gonna jump in deep on this one today. The lady out in Lincoln, Nebraska, the lady who's surrounded by all the cornflakes, decides she want to go to a grocery store and cough on people. We're gonna cover her today. Also, we're gonna talk about the 15 teachers. I think it was the 15 teachers who passed away at a 10 days time period down in Miami-Dade County area, Florida. And also we're going to talk about the gentleman that out in Sedell, Louisiana, after the hurricane came through, he got attacked by an alligator and now he's missing. So we're going to talk about that as well. And then, of course, the knucklehead that's on the plane. Maybe I shouldn't say knucklehead. Maybe I should say the werewolf guy that's on the plane that's growling. Yes, you heard me say it. Growling. Rawr. He was growling on the plane, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't take my word for it. You just have to see it. We're going to talk about that all and more when we come back.
We gonna hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gonna hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gonna hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gonna hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on. Got a few situations that we wanna talk about. Got a few disagreements, we gon' need to talk it out. Right here in the hot seat, no need for another route. We gon' keep it 100 without the bottle count. LB gon' pull it out you. A dentist with a drill. Don't be all up in your feelings. Auntie gon' keep it real. Uncut with no chasing, no guard and no shield. Conversation productive, ain't worried about how you feel. Discussions keep on rising, shooting just like a rocket. They gon' need some addressing. Climaxing, can I stop it? Old news telling lies and getting out the pocket. This is Urban Growth Media, giving you hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. Just put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor.
All right, guys, we're going to put it on the flow, as Flo Nice says, with hot topics. We're going to go straight in with the lady out in Lincoln, Nebraska. Man, guys, if you have not had a chance to check this story out, please do so. This is with what's going on with COVID-19, I cannot believe people are still acting belligerent the way they are and just doing all types of just unheard of things. I mean, just why things? Why are you acting the way you're acting type things? We just don't get it. Just don't get it. Just don't get it. Say hello to everyone. Hey, if you're on at this moment, please like up, and also press that share button. Share this feed as well. We really highly do appreciate everyone that comes in and help us out in reference to getting the word out in the community. Once again, this lady, man, her name is Janene Hoskovec. Janene Hoskovec. When I show you this video, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna be like, really? What would you do? That would be the question I would ask you guys. What would you do if you're in a grocery store and a lady or a gentleman approaches you and they just start coughing at you? What would you do? Would you walk away? Would you say, hey, good looking, you about to have something cooking? I mean, would you try to say, look, talk to her like a little kid, because that's what she's acting like, little chap, who's disrespectful, has no manners. You question who raised you or what raised you. What would you do if someone walked up to you and just started coughing on you? And then they say, when you get into the engagement with them, they say, oh, it's just my allergies. Well, ladies, check this out right here. This lady here, gonna throw her picture up on the screen. Miss Janene Hoskovec. And if I'm not pronouncing that, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's not do her that way, y'all. This is her right here. This is Janene. This is Miss Janene right here. And yeah. She works for a good company. I'm going to tell you exactly who she works for in just one moment. This lady right here is in a Super Saver. It says she's at a Super Saver grocery store in Lincoln, Nebraska. And it shows that this is it's at the South 27th Super Saver. And the lady who posted it, she first posted it on Reddit, whatever social media site that is. She posted it there, and the lady approached her coughing, and where Miss Janine, she approached the lady coughing, telling her that it's her allergies and that why are you so 2 years ago before COVID really hit everywhere, no one was saying anything, no one was doing anything. Um, no one was all in an outrage in reference to the virus. Well, when you don't know, how can you be in an outrage? When you don't know, how can you be cautious when you don't know? And once you do know, why aren't you being cautious? That's the key thing. Now that you know that there's something there, ladies and gentlemen, stop calling it COVID. Let's call it something. There's something there killing people. And what they're saying is just try to protect yourself, just because it's respiratory. You breathe it in. If I'm not mistaken, you do breathe in from this and this right here. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken though. But if I'm not mistaken, you breathe in from this and this right here. So why not be careful and cover up so that what I'm breathing in don't go into my lungs? Because that's what's killing people. It's getting to the lungs and it's shutting people down. Well, Miss Reddick, she went in deep and someone it says they would probably slap her. Indeed. Indeed. I still don't want anyone at any time. Yes. Yeah. I mean, even without the virus, I mean, coughing, really? Who raised you? You coughing on people. Who raised you? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and show this video. So you guys, since I got some people in here right now, I'm going to show this video so that you guys can see exactly what I'm stating in reference to this clown here. And yeah, don't blame me. I'm just a messenger. She is who she is. Do not blame me. Please, whatever you do, don't blame me. I'm just a messenger.
That's a. Excuse me?
Excuse me. I'm coming through. You're so cute.
She's coughing at me. She's coughing at me.
No,
Yes.
look at you guys. You're so cute.
You're such a Karen.
Okay, whatever. You're such sheep.
Why don't you have a mask on?
Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you.
Okay, but you aren't coughing or something. You don't know who's sick or not.
It's my allergies.
You
I
don't
have
know who's
allergies.
sick or not by looking
Oh,
at somebody.
yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, though. Going out not knowing you were sick, right?
You don't know anything about my health.
I don't.
Yeah, she's coughing at me.
I have my allergies. And she got all freaked out because I'm coughing.
No, she's coughing.
How do you know? You don't know, and she just said, I don't know anything about her health. You don't know anything about my health. Maybe I have a medical release. I don't need to wear a mask.
Okay, fine.
Okay. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She couldn't do this. She couldn't do this. She couldn't do that. And she can't marry Brother Man. She did that trying to be funny. Lady Janene Hoskovec, JH, you're going to walk up on the wrong person. And the wrong person going to knock you out. I'm not, inciting violence of no sort. Hot Topics, Urban Voice Media, we're not inciting violence of any sort. But you're going to run up on the wrong people. And one day, that foolishness that you're doing, you're going to get knocked out. And that ain't going to be what you want. This lady, she works for, she's a IT giant SAP as a client partner and is currently employed with the company's office in Tempe, Arizona. And SAP, they released a tweet statement saying that they were investigating the incident and the health and safety of our employees and the communities in which we live and work are the utmost concern to all of us. We'll see. We'll see what they do with this young lady. But, ladies and gentlemen, check this out right here. Just with her coughing, it's not a crime. It's sad to say it. It's not. She didn't spit on any food, which means she did not, vandalize anything. She didn't spit on any of the customers, none of the consumers, none of the workers. She didn't spit on any of them. Now, had she actually spat on them, it'd have been a different story because that could be a use of what they call it, a use of a weapon, because she could have some type of disease that could be transmitted through her saliva glands or something. That you never know. You know what I'm saying? But her just coughing, that's not a crime. It's going to be hard for them to defend it. The only people who can prosecute her is her job. So that's one thing that a lot of the other platforms are asking is for SAP. They released a statement. They stated that they are doing an investigation. Hey guys, do the right thing. If she's that silly to walk in a grocery store in Lincoln, Nebraska, the place that's surrounded by nothing but just cornflake heaven, and she's doing stuff like that. Imagine all the cornflakes that's being made out there in Lincoln, in Nebraska, Omaha area. Yeah, Kellogg's. Just imagine. And she's doing all this coughing and stuff going on. Really? Watch your series, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say. And see, she's not the only one. There's a guy. He was oh man, this one was really hilarious. It was a guy up in Salt Lake City, and actually it was a Las Vegas man. He jumped on a plane. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you hear the audio. I'm not gonna play the video on this one, but I'm gonna let you hear the audio of this one. And I just want you to hear this dude and what he actually did. The article stated, it says a Las Vegas man who berated a flight attendant and passengers and growled like a dog on American Airlines flight Monday from Los Angeles to Salt Lake City has been cited for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. The dude didn't go to jail, ladies and gentlemen. But y'all listen to this right here. Just listen.
Sit down now. You can't hold us. We're on the ground, sir. Sit. Yes, we are. We're already grounded. Sit. Is anyone else going to ground? Sit. God. Sit. You sit on that seat. You stay. Joe Biden. Really?
Now that's what you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen. He's growling. He has the mask, and he's ripping it all over his face, and he's growling like a dog, a wolf, or whatever.
All being used as pawns.
If you get a chance, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is Google man growling on airplane, and you get to see the full-length video of the man actually growling on the airplane. It's something. It is truly something. These people are really getting out of hand with this cutting a monkey in reference to COVID-19. Just, someone said, not the cereals. Yeah, the cereals. We got to protect the cereals. Yes, it is elementary. I mean, these people, number one, he's intoxicated. If I'm not mistaken, you have to show your ticket. Can the person who's taking the tickets not smell alcohol? And then again, you're greeted by the flight attendants and the pilots. Can they not smell alcohol? And say, "Whoa, buddy, you sure you're gonna be okay?" Something. But you let this knucklehead get on. And the way the plane was going, it looked like it was going maybe down the runway, but they stopped it. And the police actually came and escorted this brother off. And he's sitting there acting like, really, what did I do? Really, we got to go through all this? Yeah. But once again, he wasn't arrested. When you see the video, you'll see why. You'll see why. That's all I'm going to say. Exactly. That's my point. Even without COVID, that goes back to who raised you? Who raised you? You walking around hunting on people. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna show this one more time to everyone. Just for those who didn't get to see it, who just came in. The lady is actually coughing on people. Check it out right here, y'all. Check it out.
And we really saw the light. We realized that GM Financial was going to help us sell more cars. I mean, our...
That's a... excuse me? Excuse me. I'm coming through. She's coughing on me. She's coughing on me. No, look at you guys. You're so cute. Okay, whatever. You're so sweet. Why don't you have a mask on? Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, neither are you.
You don't know if you're sick or not.
I have allergies.
You don't know if you're sick or not by looking
Oh, yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, though, going out not knowing you were sick, right?
You don't know
Right?
about my house.
I don't.
Yeah, she's coughing on me.
I have my allergies. And she got all freaked out because I'm coughing.
No, she's coughing.
How do you know? You don't know anything. She just said, I don't know anything about her health. You don't know anything about my health. Maybe I have a medical.
Okay, everybody.
Please, I don't need to wear a mask.
Okay, fine.
She said maybe she has a medical and maybe she doesn't need a mask. She has a medical, whatever the medical is. She just said, maybe I have a medical. No, what she has is she's a coughing liar. That's what she is. There's no other way of placing it, ladies and gentlemen. She's just a coughing liar. Simple as that. We're going to switch gears. There's a story in, make sure I covered all that with her. Yeah. There's a story down in Miami-Dade. 15 of the Miami-Dade school staff members have died from COVID-19 within 10 days. Many of them were unvaccinated people. I'm going to show 3 of the people in a moment and give a little detail in reference to her. But people, please, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. She's going to run up on the wrong person one day. Yeah, she's going to run up. And it's going to get grabbling up in there. Yeah. Instead of gramble, it's going to be grappling. Yes. And she's going to catch some hands. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5. She's going to catch them. Them sisters, they're going to group together and they're going to give her something. They're going to give her a 2-piece with a little grease. Yes. I'm with you 100%. 100%. People, come on, man. Who raised you? Who in the world raised you? 15 Miami-Dade school staff members have died from COVID-19 within 10 days. Many of them were unvaccinated. People, I know you want your children to go back to school, your great-grandchildren and your grandchildren and your great-great-grandchildren to go to school, or just your children, period. Something needs to be done. If you're not believing that the virus is real, I'm going to say it as I said earlier once the podcast started. Take the name COVID away from it and just say, hey, there's something killing people. We'll just leave it at that. Let's just say we really don't know what it is, but it's respiratory. And when respiratory means you're using this and you're using this. Because these 2 right here helps these right here. And without this, that can't get help. So why not? Let's protect this. Number 1. Go back to who raised you. Keep clean. Wash your hands. This is a time and day we all should have been washing hands and keeping our bodies and everything clean. But really, this is a time of day now where it really, guys, come on, man. Come on. This is getting out of hand. Now, all of the people that's been notated in the 15 have not been, actually identified as to their names, but I do have 3 names of the 15 school members. And ladies and gentlemen, this is serious. I mean, there has been less children. Some children have passed away from COVID-19. Not nowhere close to the magnitude as it has it been adults, but yet and still it's coming because we're not taking this serious. When I say we, yes, I'm a part of all this. I'm a part of it. I include myself. Why? Because maybe I need to do more to help my peers to take care of themselves, to help them realize that this is serious. So when I say we, I'm meaning everyone on this planet. Because if you're not out every day hustling and bustling, trying your best to get people to see that, hey, you need to cool it now, as New Edition said, cool it now before it's too late. Because when it's too late, it ain't no coming back. I've had family members and friends who have passed away from the respiratory. We're not calling it the C word, the respiratory. Yes, I have. And it's not something where, when this is all done and over, I'm going to get those family members and friends back. So people, take note, man. Take heed to what really is going on. The first person I'm going to talk about in reference to, his name was Abe Coleman. And I'm going to put this up on the screen right here. Coleman, he taught 3rd grade math at Holmes Elementary School in Miami, Liberty City area, which is primarily a black neighborhood with 42% of the population living below the poverty line. Now, here's the 3 people here. Abe Coleman is the gentleman in the middle. I'll talk about the other 2 people momentarily, but I'm gonna keep their picture on the screen. Abe Coleman is in the middle. Now, Abe, a 30-year teaching veteran and a site director for the 5,000 Role Models of Excellence Project. And if you don't know what that is, ladies and gentlemen, that's a mentoring program for minority male students. How significant do you think this is to lose this gentleman? Very significant. It's very significant to lose Abe, to lose any of them. But this gentleman here, 30 years deep, and he's the director of the 5,000 Role Models of Excellence Project down in Miami-Dade area. A mentoring program for males. How special is that? He's gone. Can't get him back. Gone. The first person, I guess you would say depending on the way you're looking at it, to the right of Abe, it would be Michael Thomas, a technology teacher with the William H. Turner Technical Arts High School of 10 years. Those students are going to miss Mr. Thomas. They can't get him back. 10 years at the William H. Turner Technical Arts High School, non-vaccinated. Florida is not taking this serious. They're not taking it serious. Then, to the left of Abe, the one that's centered, is Miss Lillian Smith, a 45-year veteran. She was a teacher at Dr. William H. Chapman Elementary. Her and her daughter both passed away from the respiratory virus just days apart from each other. I'm going to say that again. Her and her daughter both passed away from the respiratory virus just days apart from each other. People. Y'all got to start taking this serious. You have to start taking this serious. You have to. COVID is not going to go anywhere until you decide who raised you truly matters. And who now you're raising truly matters. People, what more can I say? I mean, that goes back to something Audio 2 said in a rap song, and it was top bill. What more can I say? What more? We're here just to help you think, ladies and gentlemen. Think. It's best to cover up this than to cover your body up in a casket because of a respiratory virus. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Thomas, Abe Coleman, Lillian Smith. We will not get them back. Three wonderful people who did not have to die if we only took it seriously and did something about this. Wake up, people. Got to wake up. Got to wake up. I'm going to switch gears. Louisiana, they're on the radar again. They're on the radar. They are on the radar. A woman watched in horror as an alligator bites off her husband's arm in floodwaters of Hurricane Ida. Yes. It says a Louisiana woman told police that she watched helplessly as an alligator attacked her husband, who went missing after she went to seek help. The horrific scene unfolded in Sedale Township of Louisiana. Let's do this right here. He's a 71-year-old Slidell, Louisiana man. He was 71 years old. 71. And the police said that they were called to the scene of the attack by the victim's wife, who hindered by problems with the 911 emergency system, which was caused by the Hurricane Ida. The lady said that her 71-year-old husband had gone out to his shed to get tools in order to work on damage from the hurricane when he was attacked by the alligator in the surging flood waters. People, be careful. Please, people, please, please, please be careful. Please. By no means, people, I would encourage anyone to go out if you got flooding around your area, especially with if you're in a section, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, where there's alligators. People, please use extreme caution. Please, 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 please. And it stated that in those areas, people were kind of like feeding alligators as pets. So the alligators were prone to come up close to the inland anyway. So people, please be careful. I mean, when she came back, her husband was gone. Can we say that possibly the alligator took him on? Could be. We never know. We never know. People, please be careful. Please be careful. I'm going to backtrack on something. Going back down to Florida and the 15 school teachers who died within a 10-day span. Check this out right here, ladies and gentlemen. The state health department was sued earlier this week by the Florida Center for Government Accountability and Democratic State Republican Carlos Smith. Let's just go with that one. Can't say that middle name. Don't blame me. Hey, I ain't perfect. For not providing detailed daily statistics. So, thumbs up to you, Representative Smith. Thumbs up to you. Now, check this out. It says the suit argues that the Republican governor, Ron DeSantis' administration, is deliberately manipulating COVID-19 data to make it appear the problem was not as direct or not as dire as it actually is. People, see, this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. And going back in reference to the 15 school teachers who had passed away. 15 already. Back in school, 15. In one area, Miami-Dade County, public school staff members died from COVID-19 already. School just started a week or two or three. Just started. Dead. Dead. Can't come back. Won't come back. What more can I say, ladies and gentlemen? Take this serious. I would say take this serious, or you may be just the next person that we'll be talking about here on Hot Topics. I say that to say, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great day. And if you can't have a great day, don't go out there and mess up nobody else's. Until next time, y'all stay good.
We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the. Got a few situations that we wanna talk about. Got a few disagreements, we gon' need to talk it out. Right here in the hot seat, no need for another route. We gon' keep it 100 without the bottom count. LB gon' pull it out you. A dentist with a drill. Don't be all up in your feelings. Auntie gon' keep it real. Uncut with no chasing, no guard and no shield. Conversation productive, ain't worried about how you feel. Discussions keep on rising, shooting just like a rocket. They gon' need some addressing. Climaxing, can I stop it? Old news telling lies and getting out the pocket. This is Urban Growth Media, giving you hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. Just put it on the, put it on the.